Okay, so evening guys, hope everyone's having a fantastic week out there so far. Welcome to another episode of The Bearded Berserker with me, Matt. Hope you're having a great one there. If you watched any of my videos on my channel whatsoever, you'll know that I'm trying to grow myself a big, thick, decent, epic style Viking beard eventually. And I'm on a quest to find my favourite beard products, skin products, hair products, all sorts of bits and pieces to try and make myself look good, smell good, feel good, and to treat the skin properly, beard properly and everything else like that. And what I'm priding myself on with each and every single videos that I'm doing and reviews, I'm not affiliated to any of the companies whatsoever. I can pretty much say whatever I like. There's obviously constructive criticism. I'm completely unbiased, and basically it's all my own 100% honest opinion on the stuff that's out there on the market, stuff that I'm going out sourcing, stuff that's being sent through to me, so I can give you an idea of things you might like out there and see how you go from there. Okay, now before we start, thank you guys for following, watching, liking, commenting and subscribing as well. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, and once I get to 100 subscribers I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so please smash, hit whatever you do nowadays to that subscribe button. I really could do with your help out there, so please subscribe, comment away, because I read all the comments down below afterwards and I will reply to them. So thank you guys. Now, slightly different sort of thing tonight. First of all, been in touch with a company called Valhalla Beard Club. They're a Facebook group, and obviously it's a beard club, as the name suggests. Viking and kind of Valhalla, it all goes hand in hand and everything. And basically they're having a fundraiser, and I've said that I'm going to help by sort of telling a bit about what's going on. Now, looking at my notes here, okay, now they're running a fund at the moment called Help for Alex. Now, bless him, this dude is 15, coming on to 16 years old in December, and he is basically has brain tumours growing in his brain. Bless him. There's nothing more that professionals can do to help him, and he has been advised to seek alternative medicine to it. Bless him. That's a horrible thing for anyone to go through, let alone parents and not having to deal with children going through stuff like that. Now, a chap called Stephen Morris, also known as Big Red, has had a beard for years, and basically he's planning on shaving his beard off in order to help raise some funds for Alex. And so I'm going to be putting links down below. It's such a nice thing, and it's nice to be, for me, to be in an able position to kind of be able to advertise this. I'm going to put links below to Valhalla Beard Club. They're on Facebook as well. I'm not on Facebook, but they're on Facebook and they're on Instagram as well. Please go and check out the story, because this coming up this close to Christmas as well. Like I say, a child, 15, 16-year-old with sort of brain tumours, professionals can't do anything about it, and that is one of the stickers that Valhalla Beard Club has sent through to me. Bless them. I put the other one, you can see just up there on the mirror, but please go give them a look out, support in whichever way you can. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that if you do, even if it's just to offer words of wisdom and support and everything. Thank you guys. So go and check out Valhalla Beard Club and the Hope for Alex Fund. So, really great cause. Now, I don't know whether you've seen a couple of my videos. I've done reviews for a company called Barbers Bay. Make up loads of different sorts of solid colognes, balms, oils and stuff like that. And they sent through to me and they said, Matt. I said, yes. They said, what's your kind of ultimate scent? And it's really difficult because there are so many scents as a human we love and enjoy. And they said, but what would kind of be your ultimate scent? Because we'd like to try and make one and see what you think to it. So I said, well, I do like the whole Viking thing. As you can see, I'm going the hair out and the beard and everything else. And I'm into that whole mythology, have been since I was like knee high to a grasshopper, always been into that whole Viking scene and everything else like that. Don't know whether I am actually sort of like ancestry is that way, because obviously DNA tests and everything either rip off or wrong. But I've always been drawn to that sort of ethics and ethos and everything else, and the legends and history behind it. So I said I'd quite like a Viking sort of scent. I like really deep foresty scents. You know, if you can imagine being immersed in a rich green forest, and kind of, I like honey mead. I love honey mead. It's a drink, obviously, that years and years and centuries old. And so it'd be nice to kind of like have a sort of honey mead, woody, dense forest smell. Now, when I've been using beard products in the past, you've probably got, you guys out there have probably done this exactly the same, that you might use a bit of oil and you might use a bit of balm, and sometimes you kind of concoct your own scents, that you'll use something like quite citrusy and then put it with something sweet that kind of twists the whole thing on its head, and you almost come up with a brand new sort of scent, and you go, wow, that is absolutely amazing. So rather than actually do that, what they've done is they've made up 2 little sample bottles of them for me, 10 ml. One is the honey mead, and the other one is basically green forest, green woods, green forest, and a sort of deep foresty scent. Now, the carrier oils that they're using in this, bearing in mind they are just samples at the moment, is rapeseed and sweet almond base, and they sent them through. Now, it's really interesting that there are some people out there, I couldn't do it because I'm down near next to useless, but it's almost kind of like I've met quite a few, probably a good 10, maybe 15 companies out there that are so good with their scents, you know. The description that you get on the packaging, you get it home and it doesn't smell anything like it. These guys, the scents that they are actually making is just like, how did you do that? And so they've sent me through the 2 little scents to have a look at. Now, these are sample bottles, basically sent me through to have a look at, have a review, have a scent, give them some feedback online, and to let you guys know about it, see if it would be something you might be interested in, because obviously I've got a lot of sort of like Viking fans and followers and stuff like that out there. So this one, few drops in my hand, warm the scent through, get those smells going. Damn, that is honey mead. That is literally like someone has poured sweet honey mead into a pot. Bearing in mind this is beard oil, I literally want to drink this. The scent on that, the only way I can describe it is honey mead. And that is absolutely spot on, phenomenal. God knows how they've done it. I have no idea whatsoever. But that is honey mead. That is a scent to die for, that is. So I'm just going to use that. Wipe my hands. Because obviously I don't want to mix the scent of one from the other. Although I have done that. Scent's nearly off now. Put the lid on that after past mistakes and not putting lids on oils when I'm reviewing them and tipping them all over myself. So you probably saw in my blooper the other day, because people have been requesting that I put bloopers up, because with all my videos I try and do them in one take, and for me it feels a bit more real doing that rather than cutting it, editing it and everything. I don't like editing videos. It's like, if you're decent enough to send me a product through, or I'm going out and sourcing a product, the least I can do is to get all my notes, learn about the product, and basically get into the person's mind that's making this and give you guys my honest opinion. So that was the honey mead. That is literally honey mead. Now this one, this is green wood forest. One, two, three, bit of that onto the hands. Give it a smooch round. It's not quite as punchy as the honey mead. The honey mead was fairly punchy. This one is kind of like a mossy oaky sort of scent to it, and it's good, don't get me wrong. If I was to mix and match them, I would possibly use the wood as an oil, and I would use the balm as the honey mead. The reason I say that is because with balms, even though they can be still quite punchy, I'm tending to find that oils are a lot more punchy than the balms because of the wax and everything else and the shea butter and stuff like that in there. It kind of like almost mutes the scents a bit on it. And so I think the predominant one being the honey mead, which, like I said, the honey mead is honey mead. I think that one would be better off as the balm because it's a punchier scent, and that would help mute it a bit and would actually kind of balance it out if you were to use an oil and balm at the same time. But to be honest, I would be happy to use the honey mead scented one as just an oil anyway. So either way, they both smell good. Like I say, that honey mead, I'm just going to pop another little bit on my hand because that smells absolutely to die for, that one is. It's really nice. It is just honey mead in a pot, beard oil, absolutely stunning. And don't get me wrong, the Greenwood Forest one is nice as well, but you've got the honey mead that's up there, and I think if I was to put them both together as an oil, the honey mead would kind of completely knock out the forest one, whether the forest one was made up slightly higher than that. So I'm going to score them, even though they're not out for sale or anything like that, and it's just a sample batch that he's made up to see what I think of it. Honey mead, 20 out of 20 on that. The Greenwood Forest, I would rate this one probably a 15 out of 20, only for me in preference. It would be nice to have a bit of pine or something like that in there with it, because pine, especially pine needle and stuff like that, obviously pine disinfectant, is quite a punchy scent as well. So I think perhaps a hint of pine in that would knock that up to the same sort of level as the honey mead. So definitely 20 out of 20 on the honey mead all the way into next year and back again. That is a knockout scent. The Greenwood Forest, put something a bit more punchy in there, like a bit of pine, that would knock that straight up as well. So fantastic, and thank you for being courteous and kind and asking me what the favourite scents would be and sending me those through, because the honey mead, you have knocked that one out of the park on that. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So that's from Barbers Bay. I will put links down to Barbers Bay down below, and also Valhalla Beard Club. Please give them a check out, both of them, because they're both really good causes on Valhalla Beard Club. They support a lot of funding and stuff like that, and various charities and bits and pieces. I will also put, like I say, Barbers Bay down there below, because they do some knockout scents as well. Absolutely stunning stuff from Barbers Bay all the way through. Very consistent company, making very consistently good products. So thank you guys. Please don't forget to like, please don't forget to comment, because I read all the comments, and please subscribe. I'm literally on 70 subscribers. I need 30 more subscribers, then I'm doing a giveaway, and it's going to be a good giveaway as well. So please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching another video of mine. Please keep on loving each other. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on growing those beards. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode of The Bearded Berserker with me, Matt. Thank you guys. Have a great evening. Take it easy. Thank you.